All right, great to see you guys. Yeah, as per usual, yeah, great to see you, Charles Latora, Hissy Cat Studio, Meandering Mike, Chrispy Galactic, Zoe Dufour, great to see you. Good morning. Pretty darn good. You know what? Let's start off right off the bat with, well, like I said, it's great to see you guys. I just need to slow down a little bit, take a look at my notes, and go from there. Please remember, I know that, for example, Hissy Cat Studio, Urian, you may not know about this, but what I want to do every week is ask people what World War I related games they've played. You've even actually made some, for goodness sakes. Great, great to see you. Good morning, Brian R. Smith. Hi from Montreal, he says. And thanks again, Brian R. Smith, as well as Meandering Mike. I think I may have, I think I can pronounce Vaj right. Is that it? Vaj. I think, please let me know. V-O-S-G-E-S. I think I'm finally getting it right, is Vaj. So let's hope for that. Oh, great. Good morning to see you as well, Tolemykus. So anyways, yeah, Hissy Cat Studio. I'd like to know if there's any World War I related games that you've played, so I can continue updating the list, because I like this. I just want to find out what people have been playing that way, so please let me know. Vo as in ho. So Vosges, how's that? Vosges? Anyways, I'll turn into an hour, because that's what'll happen with my brain. I'll just get focused on that. All right, so you know what? We're going to start off right off the bat. I don't know if anybody's noticed that Professor Latora has already started the weekly head scratcher, the head scratcher of the week. Thank you, Brian R. Smith. Well, I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. Oh my God, it's just when we get into a zillion other ones, if we get to the war summary, it's going to be a nightmare. So I'll pop in yeah, that's right. I can't do that. Hold on. I got to go way up here and look for Charles Latora's first question. So there it is. So there's Charles Latora's, Professor Latora's head scratcher of the week. His first question is the date when Hussein was proclaimed leader of the Arabs. We'll go with that. And then the second one is what was or where was the first battle and the date of the Arab revolt? The best I can do, Charles Latora, like I said, is I thought that guy hung out with Lawrence of Arabia. That's all I really know. And then I think the Arab revolt will occur, what, in 1917, I guess? Yet again, I don't know. All I know is that right now I've been just starting. I think I was mentioning that I wanted to take a look at Suez 1916, the decision games, which I got upstairs, the folio game there, and just started just a little bit. They've got a whole chapter on the second attack on the Suez Canal, which blowing me away that they did this in August. I'm like, what? At first, when I was looking up at the game, to be honest with you, upstairs, I thought maybe they got their dates wrong. I was like, you're attacking Egypt in August. Like, I was just like, I was absolutely astounded. So all I know is that and I just watched a YouTube video earlier this morning on the battle, and it was neat. They said that once that happened, that kind of like, I guess, ensured that the British knew that, and the Egyptians knew that the Suez Canal was going to be secure, and that they could now start driving towards Damascus and whatnot, which I thought was pretty neat. Yeah, I'm trying to bring back the Bereyevich broom is what I'm trying to do, Chrispy Galactic. So there you go. Oh my gosh. Hello, Arends. William Arends. Hello from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Great to see you. So anyways, let me start off. Like, I've given you the Professor Latora's thing. I have not given you guys the history heroes, who or what am I in World War I. And remember, just popping out a guess, you'll get a point kind of thing, and we'll go from there. So let me put it in the banners, and then I can go. I almost gave you away the pinup. Well, we'll do the pinup girls, the pinup guy and gal, and gal and guy. That's right, because it's alphabetical. So there we go. Okay. I first saw action with the German pioneer units besieging Belgium. Who am I? And I'll put it also in the the comments. And I hope to God that I'm sorry if I don't read up all the comments. I'll try as hard as I can. I just want to make sure that I'm getting the right. So I first saw action with the German pioneer units besieging Belgium. Who am I? And like I said, I'll put this in the put it in the thing. Oops, I couldn't do that. I put in the wrong one. There we go. Sorry. I'm still getting used to the I have to go to the banners. I think I have to hide that one. Am I showing this one? There. All right. And I want to show the banner though. Okay. Boink. There we go. I was hitting the wrong buttons there. Charles Latora says Rommel. No, but that's what a good. I like the way you're thinking there because I didn't realize that he had switched fronts for a while. Nice to see that. Hex to Hex says, hey, great to see you. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. By the way, Hex to Hex, I don't know if you know anything about the Arab Revolt, but Professor Latora has, so if you want to go look up in the comments there, Professor Latora has popped in 2 head scratchers of the week. One about when Hussein became leader of the Arabs, and when the first battle was for the Arab Revolt. So there you go. You guys got the first clue. I'll pop in another one for you, and then we're going to go to the Pinup Gal and Guy of the week. And here's the second one. Not convinced of my effectiveness, I was withdrawn from the front. Who am I? Oh. I hope I'm not being too hard with these as well. I don't think so. Well, we'll find out. Oh, sorry, I'm reading the wrong stuff as per usual. Hold on here. There we go. Boink. There we go. And I'm popping it in there. Now we're going to go to the Pinup Guy and Gal of the week. If I can find them. Don't tell me I don't have them. Where are you? I could have sworn I had you up there. Oh, there you are. No, that's number... Do I not have them? Oh, no. I don't know where they are. I think I've got them maybe in the links, but that kind of... Why would I have put them in the links? Unless there was some weird... we're just going to have to put them off to the side for now until I can find it. Meandering Mike says, first use is Zeppelin bombing, I would guess. No, yet again, though, I like the way you're thinking, but you're going to get a point for it. And Charles Latora says a paper hanger. I don't know what in the world you're going on about, or maybe you're talking about something else. Okay, so we're going to have to skip the guy and gal of the week until I can find the links. I don't know where the hell what I did with them. Darn it. So we've got Professor Latora's weekly head scratcher. And I'll give you another clue. However, under the leadership of Bernard Redeman, I found success. Who am I? And I'll put that in. Charles Latora says, Adolf. Nice one. Yet again, I like the way you guys are thinking, but you're wrong. And that's the third one. I'll put this in. I think now you guys, oh, shoot. I should have said, if now, you know what? I should have, if I had known we were going to get up to this. No, actually, you know what? You guys are coming up with some really good ones. It's not, I don't think you guys are way off into Wonderland, to be honest with you. So I'll leave it at that. Oh, my God. I'm liking this again. It's weird, Meandering Mike. I was reading up reading anecdotes about the Big Berthas this morning as well. First use of Big Bertha, Meandering Mike says, no. Yeah, no, it isn't. But it was neat to hear because at one point they realized, I guess, was the big offensive how close they were getting to Paris with the big guns kind of thing. And still freaks me out to think 4 minutes from firing. You know what I mean? Until it actually hit like the curvature of the earth they had to deal with. Jesus, Murphy. Yeah, the Parisians at first thought, I can't remember, they thought it was they thought it was something else. And then oh yeah, they thought it was a bombing. They thought it was an aerial attack coming, the sounds. And then they went, holy F, those flashes and whatnot are from guns from way, way off and they're hitting us. That just blew me away. All right, so you know what? I'm going to give you guys another clue. Eventually, I also worked with Germany's allies. Who am I? I think I made this a little too. Just being a little bit too silly. Oh well. Mind you, like I said, you guys have just been as far as I'm concerned, banging them out like there's no tomorrow. You know what? Let's go to the World War I gaming related World War I and World War I gaming related news that as far as I'm concerned with what I think they are. We can go from there. So the first one I know, guys, I'm banging on about these guys from here to tomorrow, but I really do like them. Well, I love them to bits. Is the Lone Warrior guys, and they just had their recent issue out this week or last week. Oops, sorry. There we go. And you guys can see that. Good. I'll put me off to the side here a little bit. Oh yeah, I've got to remember to pop it up to 150%. Hold on here. There we go. That should help. And anyways, they have this one. It's no pictures, unfortunately, so you guys are not going to be able to see anything. But I just thought, like I said, this is a free sample. They always give out a free sample article every once in a while. Thought maybe I pay $15 American a year, and I get 4 amazing issues from people that are just doing amazing homebrew stuff as far as I'm concerned. And it's just fantastic. Hex says, the tank. Excellent question, because I just found out this year actually that well, you're a little ahead of the curve. They don't come out. They do come out, but much later on. I think Meandering Mike knows about it. Tail end of the Somme or something in 1916. So we're almost there. You're not. So you're going to get a point, Hex to Hex, but you're wrong. And I'll pop that one in. And France and Italy even used me. Who am I? Oh gosh, I'm really getting you good here now, I hope. I'm going to get rid of this guy. Oh, fantastic question. Fantastic answers, guys. Tolemykus says poison gas. Charles Latora says gas. No, you're both wrong. This is fantastic. And we got just one more little dude left, but I'm going to leave it alone for a while. I'm going to put you back in the comments. I didn't pop it in the comments. Oh, I'll grab that. Hold on here. France and Italy even used me. I will say this: Great Britain did try to use me, and it just didn't bother with it. So there you go. Okay. Boom! Brian R. Smith does it. Flamethrower. End of. Well done. Hissy Cat says aircraft. You're going to get a point for it. Well done. Yep. That's it. France and Italy even used me, and then the last one. Well done. Oh, man. That's nice. I love it when, obviously, somebody gets it before I have to pop in all the clues. I mean, that's the best. And here it is. And this is your last, this would have been the last clue. Many who worked with me were firemen before the war. And good. I can get rid of the banners now because we don't need them anymore. Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Brian R. Smith. And I'm going to go and show... because I don't really have any pictures. There's just so many. So I thought, you know what? Let's go to the Imperial War Museum site, their collections, and take a look at it from that. Let's see if I can share the screen. Excellent. And you guys can see that. Boink. Wrong one. Here we go. I want this one. Share this tab instead. Yep. And I want to make sure it's 150%. I'll just take a quickie look. I hope I did it right. Yep. So just wanted to show you a bit. Like I said, I didn't know what picture to kind of use, but I thought maybe if we just take a quick look. Look, I mean, yeah, you guys can kind of see that and see all the different ways. What a, yeah. So from what I was reading, anyways, they did try to use it as a siege weapon or whatever at the beginning there in Belgium and whatnot, and I guess they didn't find it very effective. But that guy, the Reederman or whatever, who was a former fire chief and whatnot, I guess he saw some potential in it. And they started training with firemen. And they had, I can't remember where the success was. They had a fairly successful use of it against the French in late 1915 or something like that. And then they were given the go-ahead to keep going kind of thing. So, but there's just something god awful about it, isn't it? Here, there's that helmet I wanted to pop in. That's what I'm trying to do now. And I want to say, Meandering Mike says, oh, flamethrower, you're darn right. Meandering Mike says, makes me think of the fireman in Fahrenheit 451. Perfectly bang on, which is an amazing book. An amazing book. Yeah, what a book. Well, actually, the movie's pretty darn good, too. So thank you, Professor or Charles Latora, for what you're doing with the head scratcher of the week. When you said last week that you were trying to gear the questions towards either this year or the previous year, and I went, hey, wait a minute, I should probably be doing this a bit more also with the history heroes, who are what am I in World War I, since we're not relying on the cards anymore. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to start doing this also a little bit more often with the World War I images of the day, and kind of give it a little. So what I'm trying to say is I'm probably going to be throwing out a little hint off in Wonderland. Like on Wednesday, it was the fire helmet. So that's probably something I'll be doing. Chrispy Galactic's is great book for sure. Oh, yes. It's just a dandy. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing this one, but now we're going to go to this one. The reason why I wanted to show you this, yes, I know I bang on about this, whatever. But remember, this is, you can get this at the, you can pick this. Are we at 150? Let's just make sure. Oh, excellent. This is part of Is War Now Impossible there? And this is the guy who translates the book, Mr. Bloch's book there. I just wanted you guys to see this tiny little bit. As far as I remember, Chrispy Galactic says, my first read was your copy many years. Oh, fantastic. Chrispy Galactic, on a side note, I'll lend you Enemy Mine. Oh, my God. I just read that a couple of summers ago. What a dandy. You remember that movie. It's a good one. Anyways, you mistake me, said Mr. Bloch. And he's, so this is the guy talking to Mr. Bloch. And I just thought, it just blows me away that this was written in 1899, as far as I'm concerned. Meandering Mike says, the movie freaked me out as a kid, but I did have such a crush on Julie Christie. Oh, yeah. You mistake me, said Mr. Bloch. At first, there will be increased slaughter. I think it was up here. Yeah. What a paradox it is, I replied. We replied, we shall end by killing nobody, because if we fought at all, we should kill everybody. Then you do not anticipate increased slaughter as a result of the increased precision in weapons. You mistake me, said Mr. Bloch. At first, there will be increased slaughter on so terrible a scale as to render it impossible to get troops to push the battle to a decisive issue. They will try to, thinking that they are fighting under the old conditions, and they will learn such a lesson that they will abandon the attempt forever. Then, instead of a war fought out to the bitter end in a series of decisive battles, we shall have as a substitute a long period of continually increasing strain upon the resources of the combatants. The war, instead of being a hand-to-hand contest in which the combatants measure their physical and moral superiority, will become a kind of stalemate in which neither army being able to get at the other, both armies will be maintained in opposition to each other, threatening each other, but never being able to deliver a final and decisive attack. It will be simply the natural evolution of the armed peace on an aggravated scale. All right. So I stopped that. I'm sorry if I bang on about that book a bit, but I just, I find it's helping me frame a lot of things of what's going on. The difficulties, it seems, about World War I. When you look at the generals and everybody, and all of us looking in hindsight from what I can see and going, why didn't they, or, God, didn't they realize the futility of continuing? It's like, well, I don't know. It's just, I just find it amazing. Okay, so now I have to switch on over to here. Excellent. So we did that bit. I want to show you this bit. See if I can find it. And, Meandering Mike says, what was the title of the book again? It's called Is War Now Impossible? You can get it on the internet. thingamajig. Like I said, I paid less than $40 Canadian for a print-on-demand copy through Amazon. The preface is like the author's translator's preface is pretty long, and then you've got Robert Bloch's thing, and then off you go. It's just startling to, I find, you know what I mean, to be reading this in parallel with what's going on with the history and so on and so forth. It's good, and I'll have it in the sources and links. I'm sure it's in last week's and the week before, and so on and so forth. You know, it's a bummer. I was really excited that Harold Bosma would be back, but he did say there's a possibility he wouldn't be. I was kind of hoping that he would be back today because I wanted him to help me out with this, or help us out with this. No, it's not that. Well, I'll show it to you. But I found this, and I thought maybe he could help us out at some point. So I'm making headway. Let's see if you can. Here. I am making headway with the German newspapers. And there's a sweetheart over here. Which one is it called? Oh, I didn't translate. Sorry. Oh, I did. I can't remember which one. There's Berlin, whatever. And I was like, oh boy. Oh, here's one. You know, Kaiser the Kaiser in Belgrade, and so on and so forth. I just like. Okay, we're getting. It'll be nice, you know what I mean. Obviously, to get a flip side of what's going on. Oh yeah, here we're going to show you the quickie little tiny video. This is about this book here. Well, you're going to see this little video. I wanted to. All right, here's my links. Do I have? Oh, there you are. The chronology book. So I made this super quick video just before getting on. And hopefully you guys can see this. Good. Okay. And we're just going to let me know if you can hear it.
Well, I don't know if this video is going to work very well, but I kind of wanted to show you what they have at the end of every part. This is at the end of part 1 for this book here, Chronology of the Great War, which has just been a fantastic resource. But it has after this like the resume of the main events. As you can see, it goes through this, and then it also does a massive amount of appendices, which is it just blows me away. Hopefully you can see this. I'll try to zoom in a little bit more. Like I said, it was just more for just to try to give you an idea of I've always just been going through the dates, and I never really took a look at this. And also wait until you get to the index. Look at this. I just thought it was fantastic. Like Anatolian coast. Russian destroyer sink 4 Turkish steamers off, and then go to, page 15, paragraph 4, others at various dates, sink 19, Turkish supply ships, page 7, paragraph 10. Yeah, that's it. I just really basically wanted to show you, this is just an incredible, here, I'll zoom out again, but an incredible resource as far as I'm concerned. Chronology of the Great War. That's it. All right.
Did you guys hear that? Whoa, what's going on? Slow down there. Stop in there. Hopefully you guys heard that. I don't know if you did or not. It would be good. Anyways, it just blew me away that I didn't realize all that big chunk in between, the years and whatnot. And that chronology book has such a detailed index and appendices and whatnot. I was like, wow, if anybody's got that book or considering getting the book, it's oh good. Chrispy Galactic said he could hear it. That's good. Yeah, I just thought, yet again, a pretty darn good resource. Book recommendations. Yeah, like I said, hopefully Harold Bosma will pop up. I have no idea why actually, you know what? We're going to go to the Osprey Books thing for, you guys probably, a bunch of you guys already have this. Like I said, yet again, if you guys are like, hey, I want to find out more about this, that, or the other thing, I don't care about Osprey Publishing and so on and so forth or whatever, you got to let me know. So you guys probably saw this. Happy Publication Day, or some of you guys did. So we've got a bunch of books out that just came out. Also, I was trying to get ready for, to look up a bit more on trench raiding and whatnot. Like I said, I wanted to get into that. This looks interesting, the War of 1812. Anyways, I thought you guys would be, if you guys don't know, are not subscribed to their, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? The Port Arthur one. If you guys don't subscribe to whatever, thought maybe you'd want to look at this. But I don't know. Do you guys